Greetings and welcome back to the start of the 2019-20 school year. In this brief video, you will learn about the ISD 728 e-learning plan for the 1920 school year. This informational video will focus on the four main outcomes listed below, which include purpose, communication strategies, attendance and accommodations, and workday guidelines for staff and students. E-learning days are intended to provide access to learning on days when there are school cancellations due to inclement weather. While these days cannot replace the valuable face-to-face time students have with their teachers, it can provide continuous learning when school is canceled. E-learning days also eliminate the need for makeup days at the end of the school year, helping staff and families plan for summer activities. The introduction of e-learning days has been approved by the ISD 728 School Board. You will now notice the addition of e-learning days on the 1920 school calendar under the emergency makeup section. There is a state statute surrounding e-learning, and here are a few of the most relevant highlights. A district can have up to 5 e-learning days per year. E-learning days are counted as a day of instruction. Accommodations will be made for students without internet access, digital devices, as well as students with disabilities. The school district must notify parents and students of the e-learning plan at the beginning of the school year. And finally, the school district must notify parents that an e-learning day is going into effect at least 2 hours prior to the normal start of school. The concept of e-learning replacing a school day is relatively new, so we did some research and collected data from a variety of sources, including Minnesota Department of Education, Educational Service Members, Human Resources Department, Elk River Education Association, as well as districts who already had an e-learning plan in place, such as Shakopee, Litchfield, and Becker, to just name a few. Clear communication of the e-learning plan will be essential. We will use many of the same communication strategies for inclement weather to notify stakeholders that an e-learning plan day is going into effect. For example, the district and school websites will contain key information and resources regarding e-learning day guidelines. From the district website, go to Families and select School Closings, or from your child's school website, go to Our School and select School Closings. Social media, such as Facebook and Twitter, will be used to communicate when an e-learning day goes into effect. We'll also continue to use email and phone notifications to parents as part of previous practice. Displayed here is an example of a choice board that we used in our early childhood through 5th grade settings. These choice boards will be created by teachers in the fall and distributed to families in November. These choice boards will also be available for download on the district and school websites under the school closing section. On an e-learning day, students in early childhood through 5th grade will choose one activity in each of the subject areas listed. Upon completion of the choice board, the parent, caregiver, and child will sign the choice board and return it to school. Students in grades 6 through 12 will utilize Schoology in order to access their assignments and expectations on an e-learning day. Staff will post their course expectations in their Schoology course by 9 a.m. on an e-learning day. Coursework may include, but is not limited to, online discussions, quizzes and assessments, online readings, completing assignments using digital resources such as Google or other web-based tools. In some cases, students may be directed to complete offline activities such as textbook readings or other assignments. The following guidelines are in place for staff as they prepare for e-learning days. Teaching staff will not physically report to work, but will be available from 9 a.m. to 3 p.m. via email and voicemail for questions from students and parents. Staff in grades 6 through 12 will have all communication related to course expectations posted in Schoology by 9 a.m. on an e-learning day. Staff in early childhood through 5th grade will distribute the hard copy choice boards in November to families. These will also be available to access on building and district websites. Teacher, principals, and other licensed professionals will also be available by email and school phone and voicemail systems from 9 a.m. to 3 p.m. Staff can also be contacted through the ISD 728 staff directory on our websites. And finally, staff will respond to communication requests in a timely manner between the hours of 9 a.m. and 3 p.m. on an e-learning day. Accessing the staff directory is very easy. Simply go to the staff menu on the district or building website. From here, you can search for a staff member and view their phone extension or email address. A few considerations and accommodations will need to be made for e-learning days. The first consideration is attendance. It has been determined that attendance will be based on student work completion. Elementary students will hand in their signed choice board, while secondary students will complete assigned work in Schoology. In terms of accommodations, staff will provide accommodations for students who lack internet access, have an IEP or 504, or lack daycare or adult support at home to assist in completing the e-learning day requirements. Students who do not have the necessary resources may make arrangements with the teacher for additional time to complete the work. We want all students to have equal opportunity to show their learning. We will be educating our community of what e-learning day is beginning fall of the 2019 school year, using a variety of strategies, including the items listed here. Our hope is before inclement weather arrives, our learning community understands the procedures of an e-learning day. Thank you for your time, and we look forward to partnering with our families in this new learning opportunity. If you have any questions, feel free to contact Kelly Stanton or Troy Anderson at the contact information listed here. Thank you very much, and have a great start to the school year.